town, only seconds to go. The doll got free. What to do, who could know? But cometh the hour, and cometh the man, McManus' shoulders stretched out to full span. That ball like a missile hit the back of the net. The champs weren't dead, at least not yet. 3 more points to finish the job. What a recovery, some called it a rob. But I beg to differ, because everyone knows you play to the whistle and the last time it blows. The prize for the scalp was a familiar old foe. The Shamrocks would bring more to this party, we know. A classier outfit in Ireland you'd struggle to find. We'd meet them undaunted, with victory in mind. The scene was set, which team was to yield. The question was posed as they took to the field. Half an hour gone, no answers had come. An accident happened, everyone they went home. The match was abandoned. In truth, no one cared. The game was important, but a life had been spared. Part 2 was difficult for both of the teams, with Dunloy's wee tight pitch bursting at the seams. Point for point, for an hour that exchange. The doll found space and well within an inch. Like 2 stags in a pen, they butted and prod, neither willing to give an inch in the sod. The whistle it blew. The ball sailed over, the whistle it blew. Relief was the emotion, and everyone knew. On to the final, who lay in wait there. 'Twas the mighty McQuillans from the town of the fair. Led by a man who himself was a star, Ronan was heard screaming, "Boys, over the bar!" His team they obliged, and before very long, the Rurries were wondering what had gone wrong. The points they came quick at the crossbar. Half-time it came, 9 points was the margin. Who was to say that the town would stop charging? But this team of ours isn't cut like the rest. They threw off the shackles, started hurling their best. The points they came quick, the momentum had turned. The nervous McQuillans thought their chances had spurned. A maroon and white juggernaut, that day it was named, a force of nature that refused to be tamed. Soon we were level, then went ahead, like the story of Lazarus who rose from the dead. The end it came quick, and no one could believe the magical story that just had been weaved. Graffany led them as the steps they went up. The greatest sight that day was wee John with the cup. Champions again, there's no better feeling, having left all in your wake, defeated and reeling. The orchard's finest were next on the list, that never caught fire and was all hit and miss. But over the lines where we wanted to get, our goals achieved with a final date set. Now this was a game we knew would define how deep we could dig, no matter the depth of the mine. Neil from Derry, and boy what a team. You couldn't beat these boys if you ran out of steam. A team of footballers, some people they said. My God, they got hurled, that rumour put down to bed. A game for the ages is how it was told. In truth, it was better, far better than gold. Neil they were hardy, and they got hurled. That game passed by, just all in a word. Nothing short of a cracker, it was definitely a gem. When things get tough, you just get tough with them. Out of it came the toughest of all, in the Four Seasons Cup, going back to the Doll. Now who do we play in the search for the best? The Sarsfields of Galway emerged from the west. We travelled to Navan, our hearts full of hopes, hoping the Rurries could finally bounce off the ropes. and land in a final to be played at Croke Park. We've waited so long we'd play in the dark. On the eve of that game, as I gazed in the flames, I willed the light to throw me some names. Heroes, they say, come in their tens. I prayed in maroon from those men from the glens. The hurling gods ruled fairly that day, but with 12 points to spare, there wasn't much they could say. For that proud wee village from the shores of the Moyle refused to be kept from hurling's hallowed soil. The scenes of jubilation will live long down the years, with women and children and grown men brought to tears. And amid that frenzy, there was a powerful sight, with flags hoisted high in maroon and white. A final at last in that theatre of dreams. A thought comes to mind, or perhaps in my dreams. In that story of life, it was Kipling who said, when all around lose theirs, if you, my son, can just keep your head. As these two thoroughbreds prepare to run the last course, the immovable object against the immovable object against the irresistible force. Which of these titans will be left standing tall? The treaties in the Percy, or Rory Oaks from the Dall? Well, I wish in a ball of crystal I could see a Tommy Moore cup in maroon and white confetti. But I have on a ball just a camera and lens. I don't doubt for a second those men from the glens. Thank you.
What a display! Give us hand. A brave, fantastic card, and I hope that the next verse has got winning. And Tommy Moore is back in the games.